guys, welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing a ton of MacBook hacks that have really saved me a lot of time. These range from keyboard shortcuts to secret features within built-in apps. Some of these do require a touch bar, but others don't, so yeah, I hope that this video is really helpful for all of you. And with that said, let's just get into the MacBook hacks. This first one definitely saves a lot of time. So instead of deleting one character at a time just by using the delete key, if you actually press Option Delete, you can delete one word at a time, and this saves a ton of time. So these next two hacks are for YouTube, and you have to use Safari for this. So just open any video. I like to use this with study with me videos or anything that I want to have playing while I work on something else. So you're just going to click with 2 fingers, and you're going to do that twice, and then you should see Enter Picture in Picture. And if you click that, this new window will be on top of all your applications, so you can watch a video while you work on something else. You can actually skip the ad just by scrolling this forward, and it skips the ad for you. For this one, you're going to open up your Notes app, and then you're going to click with 2 fingers. Then you're going to go down to Insert from iPhone or iPad. Under the name of your phone, you're going to click Scan Documents, and this will automatically open up the Notes scanner on your phone, and you can just scan your documents and they will show up right in your new note on your MacBook. This one is so handy if someone sends you like a meeting link or something on your phone that you then want to transfer to your MacBook. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to click copy on this link on my phone, and then I'm going to hit paste or Command V on my MacBook, and it will actually paste whatever I copied on my iPhone. You do have to be signed into the same iCloud account on both, but this is such a time saver. You don't have to email or iMessage yourself links back and forth. So I don't really put things on my desktop just because I mainly work out of my downloads folder, but if you're the type of person who likes to save pretty much everything to your desktop and you're noticing that it's getting a bit cluttered, you can click with 2 fingers and you can choose Use Stacks, and it'll automatically organize your desktop for you. And if you're not happy with the way that it's organized, you can click View and then Group Stacks By, and then you can choose how you want to organize your desktop. This one isn't specifically for students, but if you want to remove something from your pictures, open the Photos app on your MacBook and then click Edit. Then over in this right-hand pane, you're going to go to Retouch and click the drop down. Then you'll be able to adjust the size of your cursor, and then over here you'll be able to remove anything from your picture that you don't want, as long as there's a clear background. So in this case, I'm going to remove this part of the airplane. And it's definitely not as perfect as Photoshop, but if it's a really clear image, it'll get the job done. So let's say that you want to make an image into a PNG icon, and let's say that you go to Google Images and you type in what you want. And then you find an image, but the background isn't clear. There's actually a really easy way to remove the background just using Preview. So I'm going to right click and save to downloads. Then I'm going to open this up and it opens in Preview. If you have a different app set to be your default app for opening images, make sure you go into Finder and click with 2 fingers and select the option to open it in Preview. And then you're going to click these arrows right here and then click Markup. Then you're going to click this magic wand and then tap the background. And then you're going to click Delete, and it'll ask you to convert the document to a PNG. And there you have it. All you have to do is press Command S to save it. Now that you have that image saved as a PNG with a clear background, let's say that you want that icon to take place of the regular blue icons that come along with the default folders that you might find on your desktop. All you're going to do is open up the image that you want, and then you're going to hit Command C, which copies it. Then you're going to click with 2 fingers on the folder and then click Get Info. And now you're going to click this small blue icon right here and have that selected, and then click Command V to paste it. And now that folder looks like a heart, and it's really fun to play around with different icons and really customize your desktop. If you're the type of person who uses a ton of apps for your work or your school, and you use a ton of different apps just for your personal uses, then you might find this next hack useful. So you're going to start by swiping up on your trackpad with 4 fingers. And that brings up your desktop, and it shows you all of your available windows if you have any. And let's say that I'm using this current desktop right now just for school stuff. Then let's say that I want another one just for my own personal life or just for my YouTube stuff. So for that, I'm going to click the plus sign right here, and this gives me another desktop. So once I'm done with that, you can just swipe with 4 fingers to the right and to the left to navigate between your 2 desktops. So this is pretty similar to having 2 separate computers, like one for your school and then one for your own personal stuff. So I find this really, really helpful. If you always have trouble locating your files in Finder, then this hack is definitely for you. So just open up any document. It can be in just about any app. Then you're going to click on the file name up here, or just hover over it until this little icon appears. And then you're actually going to be able to click and drag this icon to your desktop or to Google Drive if you want to upload it. So this will definitely save you time because you won't have to go searching through your Finder just to find a document that you want to upload somewhere. I didn't know about this next life hack, which is how you convert between file types. And I used to use these really sketchy online file converters to do this, but there's actually a really easy way to do this just in preview. So for example, if I want to convert this PNG to a different file type, I'll double click and open it in preview, and then I'm going to go to File and then Export. And then that opens up this window, and then I can choose the format that I want to convert it to. And that's literally it. I think a lot of people know about this one, but if you don't, you can easily access split screen mode just by hovering over this green traffic light button, and then you're going to choose which side you want this window to be on. So let's say that I want Notion to the left, and then I'll put my browser on the right, and this just helps you multitask more easily. Let's say that you want to fill out a PDF document with your own information, and maybe you also want to sign it. A lot of people will then go ahead and print out that document and then fill it out and then scan it, but that actually takes so much time, and there's such an easy way to do it on Mac. So you're just going to open your form in preview, and then you're going to go to markup, and then you can actually just add text. So you can just go ahead and edit, and then you can drag pieces of text to where they need to be. If you need to add a signature, you can click this button right here, and you can sign using your trackpad, using your camera, or using your iPhone or iPad, so it's super easy. And then once you're done editing that form, all you have to do is press Command S to save. Now let's say that you accidentally close a tab that you actually needed. To reopen that tab, all you have to do is hit Command Shift T, and it'll open it right back up for you. And this works in most browsers that I've tried. Okay, this is how I access my super aesthetic screensaver all the time. So as you can see, I just brought my cursor into the top left corner of the screen, and then it brought up my flip clock screensaver. If you want to do that too, all you have to do is go to Settings or System Preferences, and then click on Mission Control, and then click Hot Corners, and then you can assign each corner of your screen to do something different if you want to. So I've just put Start Screensaver on the top left corner, and then you hit OK, and it should automatically save. For those of us with touch bars, it's super easy to access our emojis, but if you don't have access to a touch bar, there are still a couple of ways that you can easily access your emojis. So the first one is by clicking Command Control Spacebar, and that opens up your emoji panel. There's also a way to do it from this top bar right here, and you can actually just click this button and then click show emojis and symbols, and that will also bring it up. I think in order to get this button up here, you have to enable it in your system preferences, so I will show you that right now. Once you're in system preferences, you're just going to search for emoji, and then you should see the option to show keyboard and emoji viewers in menu bar. So yeah, you just turn that on and you should be good to go. If you are the type of person who doesn't like to type out long emails and stuff like that, you can actually add keyboard shortcuts to simplify your email writing process or your essay writing process or whatever you want to use this for. So in your system preferences, you're going to click on keyboard, and then you're going to click on the text tab, and then you can actually replace abbreviations with anything that you want to. So to add a new one, you can just click on this plus sign, and let's say that I don't want to type out my email address all the time. I can just put my email as the shortcut, and then I can replace that with my email. Now let's say that I'm writing an email and I say my email is, and then I just type my email. It'll automatically replace that with whatever my shortcut has. I'm sure a lot of you already know about Spotlight Search, but there are actually a ton of different purposes for it. So all you have to do is press Command Space to open up your Spotlight Search, and then I'm sure you already know that you can use this to open up apps, but there's actually a lot more you can do with this. For example, I'm sure we've all been in the position where we need to do a quick calculation, but it's going to take a second to pull up the calculator app. You can actually just type in the calculation into your Spotlight search and it'll give you the answer. You can also use this as a dictionary. You can use this to check the weather, and so much more. So just play around with Spotlight Search and see how you can use it to streamline your own workflow. This next one is super quick, but I can't believe how many people don't know this. So instead of clicking and dragging to select a whole document, you can just click Command A and it'll select it for you, and then obviously you can use Command C, Command X, Command V to use whatever you've selected. Alright, so let's say that you're writing an essay and you're copying and pasting some information from a different website and you want to include that in your essay. If you just hit Command C to copy and then Command V to paste, it's going to try to imitate the formatting of the original source. However, if you want to just keep the formatting as whatever you've set it to in your doc, all you have to do is hit Command Option Shift V and it'll paste it in the right formatting. I really hope that these hacks were helpful. Let me know if you would like to see more because I still have a ton of these. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next week.